What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. All right, I messed up, and I didn't realize it. Earlier, we had the CSA show. Oh my God, that was an incredible event, and I was tired. I was trying to do too much, and sometimes you mess up when you're too tired. I'm feeling much better now. In fact, I was feeling a little delirious, but I wanted to get the content out about Dak Prescott. And I had taken the video from Gina's phone, which is an iPhone, and ended up putting it into my Klein stuff, which is a Google phone. Or an Android phone, and it froze after a few seconds. And I didn't realize this, so it's like 4 minutes of Dak Prescott and us talking back and forth, and it was dead. Didn't realize it. Video had over 5,000 views on it, and then Tyler said, "Oh, I meant to tell you, your video froze in the middle of it." It's like, are you kidding? So I re-edited it, I re-put it back up, so definitely check it out. And we're going to be doing giveaways with some of the stuff that we signed. We got a sweatshirt I got signed by Dak. We got a couple of pieces by Michael Irvin that are signed as well. We're going to be giving that stuff away to you guys, as well as for the people who donated for the Faith Fight Finish charity for Dak Prescott. We have the signed piece that we're going to give away as well. Hadn't planned on talking about the Washington football. Oh, God. Damn. Washington Commanders away tonight. But we got to, because we have some da-da-dunt, da-da-dunt. Damn, Gina. Breaking news. Breaking news. That's right. Breaking news from Damn Gina. Actually, it's not from Damn Gina, but it's breaking news on the Washington football team. Okay. Couple things. They're, of course, looking for a new stadium. They got the new name. Virginia is going to finance up to $350 million from $1 billion. Anheuser-Busch has said, you know what, we don't even want to sell beer. We're stepping away with our partnership there. Virginia has 3 sites that are possible. Maryland has 2 sites, one being a historic park that is overlooking the Potomac River and downwind from Blue Plains treatment plant. I think that might be the spot, except for it being a historic spot. But the stench from Blue Plains at the right time, it smells like the Washington Commanders. So a couple of days ago, we heard, the NFL is supposedly having their own investigators investigating the Washington football team. But also, the House, the United States House, is investigating them as well. And what Tadbit came out the other day was, apparently the Washington football team has not one but 2 books. The one book that they show everybody, and the second book, which is the real deal. And what's come out in the last couple of hours is, apparently, the books are cooked for the Washington football team's favor when it comes to ticket revenue of visiting fans. See, the NFL is supposed to get 40%. Hey, we're trying to run a business here. And see, the NFL is like the mafia. You got to pay your dig. Apparently, what is rumored or alleged is that the Washington football team cooked the books about visiting fans. Now, I don't know if you guys watched our tailgate that we did from FedEx Field. Yeah, FedEx Field. I purchased directly from the Washington football team tickets to the sum total of $17,000 for the 90-some fans that we had go there. Now, a couple of them were Washington fans because there's like Nick Cap and stuff. But I'm a Dallas Cowboys YouTuber that purchased like 90 tickets and I think about 30 parking passes. So what happened, and here's the thing. If you ever go to a game at FedEx Field, first of all, get your tetanus shot. Get your tetanus shot because, railings are falling over. You might step on a rusty nail. Who knows if it's like rusted on the arms of the seats. Lord knows, Cowboy fans and other people have been ripping seats out of the stadium and taking them with them on the way of bitch slapping the Washington Commanders away on the way out. So you could end up getting a rusted nail and all that. So make sure you have your tetanus shot. But they don't sell a lot of tickets, especially the Washington fans. Generally speaking, you get a lot of Eagle fans that come down and stuff because, it's only 2.5 hours away. Let's go see our team. It's affordable. We'll be able to get good seats. Well, you'll be able to get close seats. I don't know if they're actually good seats. Hell, some of them, they don't even actually have seats. But be that as it may, probably a lot of their revenue actually comes from the visiting fans. Now, here's the thing that's crazy about this, though. In the NFL, to make money, you don't have to do anything. This is why some teams aren't worried about winning. It's like, why spend the money on the players? It doesn't matter. There's revenue sharing. So you can make enough money to run your franchise without doing a thing. Now, of course, you have other teams that view it and say, I can make extra money if I do more work. Hence the Cowboys. That's why, they do everything in the world. It's a brand. So they're making, say, more money than, say, the New York Jets. But that's not to say that the New York Jets aren't making a profit, because they are. So the Washington football team, even with that trash-ass stadium, they're one of the most valuable franchises, believe it or not, in the National Football League. So to go through and cook the books to let the other 31 owners not get their share, that might be the final straw that actually gets Dan Snyder out of there. It's one thing for them to go to Costa Rica and take the passports away from the cheerleaders unless they do certain things. It's one thing to go through and have harassment suits and everything else. They'll fire some of the underlings, they'll blame other people and stuff, but it's a total nother if you're not spreading the money and paying the dig to the rest of the NFL owners. That may finally be the straw that breaks the camel's back when it comes to Dan Snyder. Man, I can't believe that one. So if you are screwing your partners in this, and let's be clear, all the NFL owners are partners, and Roger Goodell is paid to take the bullets and all the bullshit from the fans. That's why he gets paid $54 million a year, because he's the fall guy to make the owners look good. Because in the end, he works for the owners, and there's nothing he does for that does on his own that doesn't have the blessing of the owners. Let's make that clear. But if that owner is taking extra money, yeah, bro, it's over. Look at Jeff Bezos will be owning the Washington football team, I think, in the very near future. If that comes out from the House, not the NFL's investigators, if it's proven that he was in fact doing it, that will be the last straw. So, definitely check out Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott was great. You know what? It's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword out there because haters and trolls, sometimes they are the biggest assholes. They say things that are like, literally, what is your problem? For somebody to end up spending so much energy in hating and making comments that instantly, it's almost comical, because the haters are usually on your channel telling you how much you suck before the fans are. They're instantly there. And it's just like, what is your problem? Do you really have so much? I mean, you have a heart that's black? Why is it that you live to just hate? And at some point, it drives you crazy. It's like, what is wrong with them? But on the flip side, it's a love-hate relationship, because, quite frankly, as I'm going through and I'm looking, from where I thought I was doing a great thing, helping to raise money, I lost my brother to cancer. I had another brother who had colon cancer, or the early stages of it. Fortunately, he ended up getting his colonoscopy. Boom. He got treatment and everything else, and 8 years later, he's doing good. Johnny White just lost his wife this last week. Dak Prescott lost his mother. So many of you out there, Tony, you lost his mother to cancer while the Cowboys were playing the Super Bowl. So many people have been touched by mental health issues and suicide and cancer and things. For us, even though it's a small drop in the bucket, if everybody did that small drop in the bucket, maybe we'd have a cure for cancer. And I felt good about us doing that and doing that with Dak Prescott. I felt great because it wasn't just me. To me, it was the 140 people along there as Dak's looking at the names that are on there and things. And to me, that was a great feeling. That was me being a good citizen of the world. For me, I like Dak Prescott as our quarterback. I think he's actually a good player. As we go through and we tell everybody and see what the Joneses are doing as far as our team goes, other teams are saying, we have needs, let's figure a way to get them. Instead, the Dallas Cowboys will tell you, we're better than we were last year, so we don't need to do jack. And instead of us looking at where the problem is, we go to the one guy right here who's actually doing his part and hate on him. But back to these trolls. So I'm going through and feeling good about what I did, and, seeing some old friends and stuff, actually having something positive going on, and you start reading these comments, where people literally spend their whole life just hating. And it's just like, this is the ugliness and the underbelly of some so-called fans. And it's just like, I hate that. But as far as Google goes and YouTube doesn't give a rat's ass if they like you or hate you. That's not their goal. In the same sense, Roger Goodell, he's not there for the fans to do anything for our benefit. He's there to make money and keep the owners looking good. That's his job. And Google's and YouTube's job is, we want to sell ads. We want to go ahead and promote people that have interactions. So as much as you hate the trolls and the asses and the bad comments and all of the stuff, and if you're doing YouTube, you got to have a thick skin. You got to have a thick skin. You're going to be told, because you got to understand, first of all, the camera puts on 10 pounds. That's what they say. For somebody my size, it's more like 30 pounds, okay? If they put 10 pounds on a little skinny woman, you know it's got to be 30 pounds on me. So you look fatter than you may necessarily be. But then again, maybe I'm just a fat bastard. Could be. But you're going to get told how fat you are and how you don't see your feet and your family jewels and things like that. You're going to told that you're a crook and that you're at ulterior motives, that you're stealing this and you're a spouse abuser and, you're cheating. I mean, some of the things that people have alleged that I've done or have done trying to do things against me, it's crazy. But in the end, Google doesn't care. All they see is, oh, people are interacting right now. Let's promote the video. So in some regards, you haters, I have to actually thank for being a hater and commenting so damn much, because you're the reason why the Jobu Sports has grown. Keep on. Please keep on, because you will make me actually one day a really big name. So that's all I have to say about that. And if you want to actually see something really cool, if you're a Dak Prescott fan, definitely go back to Damn Did I Mess Up Today with Dak Prescott video, because I think it was cool. You haters, go ahead. Go on there and tell me how he's a garbage-ass quarterback and he sucks. That's cool. That's cool, because you're helping me to grow. Appreciate that. And have a good night. And make sure you tell somebody you love them tonight. The Washington Commanders, away! Oh, the Washington Commanders. That's the joke of the NFL.